Thanks to everyone who have subscribed. If you have not, please do. And thanks for coming out here. I really appreciate you. Edo Assembly crisis. Court grants pro-Obaseki's lawmakers leave to serve APC legislators. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time we're reaching you today. Thank you very much for supporting us. We appreciate you. God bless you. My people, we all know what has been happening with Edo Assembly, talking about how 17 lawmakers who have not attended the House for over 103 days or so, the number of times stipulated, otherwise their seat to be declared vacant, which Governor Gordon Obaseki has done and has notified INEC. The case is still in a federal high court in Abuja because they've not attended in such a period of time, and as such, fresh elections should have been conducted to bring in new legislators. However, last week we saw a drama where the 17 lawmakers who has, according to the law, fulfilled the opportunity to be lawmakers were sworn in an unknown disclosure privately. And guess what? When people were to ask and say, how come this lawlessness in the country? Guess what? Your guess is as good as mine. The Attorney General of the Federation, Abubakar Malami, was the first to raise up his hands to say, yes, I gave Adamu Mohammed, the Inspector General of Police, the command to give them security. So you see, this country, some people are the definition of the law. So there is no, when the US said to Nigeria, there is no, Nigerians do not obey the rule of law. It's very true. Trump said the other time that the country was a shithole. A lot of Nigerians raised no small grievances because it was the person of Trump. But really, truly, what is happening in this country? Remember the former Prime Minister of the UK, United Kingdom. He said that politically, seriously corrupt, or how did he say it exactly? Exactly. You see. So Nigerians, let's carry on with the news and hear what the court has granted the Obaseki's lawmakers. Let's get all the details. Edo Assembly crisis. Court grants pro-Obaseki's lawmakers leave to serve APC legislator. A federal high court sitting in Port Harcourt on Friday granted the 7 pro-Obaseki's members of the Edo State House of Assembly an order to substitute service on the 17 All Progressive Congress APC lawmakers in a law battle for the control of the Assembly. The 7 plaintiffs in the suit with reference number FHC/PH/CS/100/2020 are seeking an order to restrain the Attorney General of the Federation, AGF, you see what I'm talking about, Abubakar Malami, SAN, the Inspector General of Police, IGP, Mohammed Adamu, and the APC legislators from taking over the Assembly complex and its legislative activities. Justice I.M. Sani granted the substitute service of the original summon, accompanying processes with all other processes in the suit on the 4th defendant and the 18th defendant. The Deputy Speaker, Emmanuel Agbaji, through Agbaji by posting them on the wall of the apartment 712 Edo House of Assembly Legislative Quarters, Ihema Road, GRA, Benin City, being official residence. Alternatively, the court ordered the service could be on an adult at the national headquarters of APC, number 40, Basley Street, Wasu's 2nd Federal Capital Territory, FCT, Abuja. Justice San also ordered that the plaintiff's applicants should publish all the relevant process filed in the suit in 2 national newspapers within 72 hours. The suit follows August 6th inauguration of the 14 APC members who were initially denied participation in the affairs of the House of the Minority Member and the Executive Arm. But before the APC legislators could access the building, the state governor ordered the roof of the complex removed to allow for repair. However, Council of the APC Legislators, Dr. Wesi Dahusa, petitioned the Attorney General of the Federation, Justice Malami Abubakar, asking him to use his office as the National Chief Law Officer, get police protection for his clients. Malami acted accordingly and asked the Police Inspector General to protect the 17 men. The APC lawmaker proceeded to elect Mr. Victor Edoro as Speaker. Edoro said yesterday that he remains the Speaker. The act has been completed, which court order are Okoye and his superior, Obaseki, talking about they should stop duting themselves, he said in a response to the PDP legislative suit. He added, during our sitting on August the 12th, we adjourned to August 18, and by God's grace, we will continue to sit in Benin with adequate security being provided by the Inspector General of Police, IGP Mohammed Adamu, as directed by the Attorney General of the Federation, Minister of Justice Abubakar San, pending when the security chief of the Chase away Obaseki's Stog would have taken over the House of Assembly complex. So this is what is happening. The Attorney General of the Federation, Abubakar Malami, is the one causing the very problem that is going on in Nigerian politics. Because they are in the same party, you can see sides taken as part of the game that is going on. Is this what it ought to be in democracy? In a democratic rule where there is freedom of right and movement? But in Nigeria, all that is being thrown to the wind. We can see with our government trying to, it's becoming a dictatorship, movement. And we've not even heard from the president of the country or the vice president as to speak decisively what should be going on and what this issue should actually be. We've not heard any of them give a clear-cut direction to say this is right or this is wrong. The rule of law should be obeyed. The United States of America, during the case of Omoyele Sowore, had to write and make Nigerians understand that if they don't follow the rule of law, legal actions will be taken against the country immediately. Before you can say 72 hours, Omoyele Sowore was released, who has previously been granted bail by the courts. But guess what? Nigeria politics as it is left him remain in custody while bail has been granted. So this is what is happening in our country. Yes, some people are the law themselves. How can we progress with such how can we progress with things being done like this? How can we ever progress? If we must move forward, decency must be in order. We must be able to say no and shun evil and speak on the side of truth. But it's unfortunate that very recently the government is saying anybody who speaks, who does this, who does that, will be this and that will be done to them. This is the country that we are in now. How can we continue like this? Leave a comment. Don't forget to like us, share, subscribe. Click on the notification button so you can get all our latest news. A very warm thank you to you. God bless you. Have a fantastic day. Bye for now.